But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like, you know, one day I'm going to be like one of the greatest of all time, you know, because I just feel it in my heart. Like, you know, like when you wake up in the morning and it's just like the first thing you just think about, like how Whoopi Goldberg said in like Sisters Act 2, you know, I used to watch that movie a lot when I was younger. And like, I always remember when she said that, you know what I'm saying? She said, yo, you know, when you wake up in the morning and the first thing you think about is like, you know what I'm saying, singing, then that means you're supposed to be a singer. So like, growing up, I saw so many people dying around me, you know what I'm saying? My dad being an older cat, you know, I kind of was introduced to death a lot, you know what I'm saying, early in my life, you know what I'm saying? A lot of his friends was dying out and stuff like that. So I used to go to funerals and think like, yo, man, like, these dudes like here, they lived a life like here and this is all they dying for. Like, not really people arguing, This dude's like, you know, dying, like, you know, they not really, you know, leaving a legacy behind, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go out like that. I want to be like the people I really admire, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to like really like, you know what I'm saying, like really have an impact on people. And, you know, I wanted to just, I realized like death was just like, you know, it was gonna be there. So it's like, what you gonna do, you know what I'm saying, in the spare time? Like, what you gonna do with this life given, with this small amount of time that you got, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make an impact. So, you know, all the trials and tribulations I went through, all the ups and downs I went through, you know what I'm saying, growing up, you know what I'm saying, when I went through all of that, you know what I'm saying, you know, it had me down. Like, I went through my, you know, thoughts of suicide, thoughts of depression, all of that. Like most black men in this country, you know, whether they want to admit it or not, you know what I'm saying, real niggas can see through the facade. It's all right to say that you've been hurt. It's cool. It's, you know, it's kind of funky, you know what I'm saying? Talk about that shit. That's how we able to get this art out. So like, that's why I love linking up with like niggas like Nitro, because we all could just sit around and talk about this shit. Like my boy Karma, you know what I'm saying? We all just get sit around and talk about this shit. Like, you know, this shit wasn't, you know, always, you know, it's always, you know, mapped out to be, you know, rapping is like this shit is for real. Like you either like, you know, you either like, you know, in it all the way or you really not, you know, like I never was gonna give up. You know, I told myself that I will never, ever give up. Like ever. And that's how I know I'm gonna be successful. That's how I know one day I'm gonna be like the richest man to ever come out of my family. And then that's not even something to brag on, because even with my riches, you know, I think what most of my people may just, you know, get on me for is I may be a little bit too giving. You know, I'm the type of nigga I'll give to a motherfucker for, you know, help them build something. So I want to build platforms. Like when I get my money, like when I get like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, when I have, you know, enough money, I want to build like organizations. I want to like, you know, start a bank, institutions, you know what I'm saying? Like what Dr. Umar be talking about. Like I want to like, you know, like build a hospital, institutions for my people to have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, have black doctors there, you know what I'm saying? Black nurses and stuff like that, you know, that know about, you know what I'm saying, that want to cure diseases, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that in our community, you know, because, you know, it's just going crazy out here and I see it. You know, so I want to help, you know what I'm saying? That's all I want to do. I just want to help, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just, and, you know, helping people is free, you know what I'm saying? Supporting somebody is free. Supporting yourself, loving yourself is free. And if people make shit like harder than what it really is, I think, because we be so focused on what somebody else got or what somebody else doing. And, you know, and if we keep focusing on that, you know what I'm saying, we might just, you know, we might fall off. So like, I just want to like keep believing in myself, and I want to keep pushing people, you know, around me. Like, you know, I grew up listening to people like, you know what I'm saying, Hove and Nas and Pac and Kendrick, Cole, and just, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, just people, just the spitters, Rakim, you know, like, you know, I love Nicki, you know what I'm saying, I love, you know, there's some shit I love, you know, out here, Rhapsody, just people I just dig, you know what I'm saying, people who just like really inspire me, Common, man, people just really inspire me, you know what I'm saying, like, I just, you know, I guess, you know what I'm saying, King Job, Justice Over Brutality is just like, you know, I call myself that because, you know, I was just going through trials and tribulations when I was younger. I was going through lots of trials and tribulations when I was younger. And, you know, it was just, I knew that I said, yo, God not gonna have me go through all of this for nothing. He know I'm a strong individual. Like, I gotta be able to take it like Job did. I know I'm gonna get blessed. I felt like he was taking so much away from me, like girls that I just really cared about from my past, girls that I just would have, you know, like loved, you know, that I really cared for at the time. You know, I had to like realize like, yo, man, you know, if it's meant for you, it'll be there for you, you know what I'm saying? So once I got to that point, you know, I think that's when all the songs started to come, all the music just really started to flow, the truth, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much stuff that I regret growing up, but I can't like hold that shit, you know, I can't like beat myself up for it. All I can do is, you know, keep going and put in the music and shit like that. But for the most part, I just want to do shit for my people, you know? That's really all I want to do, is just inspire my people, you know, because I realize, man, this music thing, like, it could just happen, like, man, it just comes, man. It hits you out of nowhere, and then, you know, you just gotta take advantage. So I just want to take advantage. I just want to, you know, I just want the right thing. You know, I'll never forget, like, when I was younger, You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get a deal. I used to inbox Jay Electronica, you know what I'm saying? That was like my favorite rapper. Like, Jay Electronica was my favorite rapper, like my favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, at a point in my life, you know what I'm saying? I just was like, man, like, you know, I was like, maybe I can link up with this dude and maybe we could do a song, you know what I'm saying? So I used to inbox this dude on Instagram a lot, man. I know this dude probably thought I was insane, or thought I was crazy, man. So shout out to Jay Electronica, man, for real, man. You know, it's somebody I really, you know what I'm saying, really inspired me growing up, you know, so it's just one of those things, man. Like, I just got crazy stories, you know what I'm saying, that I know that one day, you know, hopefully I laugh at, you know, with these folks, you know what I'm saying, about that shit, like, you know, because, like, yo, man, it was crazy. It was just crazy. You know, I just thank the Most High that I'm still here, man. I'm really a student to the game, you know what I'm saying? There's so much more I want to do, so much more I want to learn, and, you know, but, you know, I'm not playing with this shit. I'm really not playing with this shit. Like, I'm not playing at all with this shit. Like, I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Like, you know, I ain't scared of nobody with this shit, man. God can, like, take you out of here like that, you know? I just want to do the right thing and, you know what I'm saying, inspire the people and just help, you know? That's all I want to do. For real, you know? Yeah, man, I don't play, though. I ain't playing with it. I'm not playing with it.